Hello and welcome to this video. It's actually about 3 o'clock, probably later now, isn't it? 4 o'clock, I've missed an hour. It's 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon and we have spent pretty much all the time before that except for lunch cleaning. Yay! So this week is, dusting and hoovering week, but we also decided to go through the drawers that the TV sit on, the whole of Doom between the sofas and our saucepan cupboard, because we've seen the pesky moths in those places, so we thought we'd better give them a clean out and try and get rid of it. We've also come up with a little theme tune for the whole moth eradication, so we are the moth hunters. Yeah, I think lockdown's getting to us a bit. It is day 60 today of staying indoors. So yeah, that's been the fun for today. Oh, excuse the washing machine. That would be the cushion covers. But yeah, so Pete's off playing some games. I'm now going to attempt to get some more of this puzzle done, but while I'm doing it today, I'm going to watch Cats, the musical. So the next Andrew Lloyd Webber show that they're showing for free on YouTube for the weekend is Cats, which I've never seen. I know a few of the songs. I really like McCavity, who's like a cat burglar. Obviously I know Memory and Mr. Mistopheles, but I've never actually watched Cats. I don't really understand how there's a story to it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch this and try and get some puzzle done. And I'll come back to you with a little review of it, as I did with Jesus Christ Superstar. But I'm going to go because I think the washing machine's going to start making a lot of noise and interrupt all of this. So I'll see you in 2 hours.
2 hours later.
So Cats has just finished on the old puzzle. I did that amount and I got 7 pieces into this thing. A whole 7. But yeah, Cats, weird show. Glad I've seen it on the TV, probably won't go and search out a live performance of it. The dancing, like choreography and makeup and stuff, and some of the songs are really good, but the show isn't for me. Because I think, I definitely know that I like a solid narrative running through it, and Cats is essentially, here's a cat and here's its story, here's another cat, here's its story. Or from what I understand, it's like a special night, which means that a cat can come back to life for something else, is how I sort of took it. But yeah, there's not a solid enough narrative in that for me, for it to be a really good show. But don't get me wrong, some of the songs are good. And Mr. Mistopheles is my favourite now that I've watched the show. It used to be McCavity because I like the song, but the cat, no. But Mr. Mistopheles has a cool song, cool costume, cool tricks. So he's definitely got a win. So the version I watched was, from ages ago. So Elaine Page is in it and John Partridge is in it. Both of whom give pretty decent performances. It's nice to actually see Elaine Page do something, because I only ever hear her on the radio when she's laughing like Woody Woodpecker and stuff. So, but yeah, Cats, weird. Not my favourite show. But I'm glad I've seen it because now I don't feel the need to see it live. So me and Pete enjoyed the sofa thingy that we did last week, that we thought we'd do it again and have some more burgers.
The next day.
Hello, it's now Sunday. I'm still sat in the little floor bed thing. It is still pretty comfortable actually. I just can't get myself moving this morning. I was a little bit cross yesterday, so I don't think I explained it very well. But me and Pete had spoken about doing this again because we found it so comfortable when we built the fort that we thought we'd, start a tradition of burgers on this. But then Pete messed up his timings and it all got a bit fraught. So that's why I was a bit angry. But we had it was like a sun fried chicken, cheese and bacon burger. It was really nice actually. Good, it's very tasty. And we watched the Avengers because, and I don't know if I've explained this either, but we've, like everybody else in this lockdown time, have started doing the Marvel marathon thing where you watch all the films chronologically, so that so that the story makes a bit more sense, I guess, so that they all link together, which is kind of cool. So yesterday was the Avengers, so we've watched them up till then. You just need to Google it if you want to do it anyway. I think Iron Man 3 might be tonight, but I can't remember. So that's where we're at, as you can tell. And it's not even early, it's pretty late, it's like 11 o'clock, but I just can't get myself going today. Also, I made him watch the end of that Eurovision Love Shine a Light thing yesterday, which unfortunately meant I missed all the countries, which was the bit I was interested in, and the songs that they released. Although I have heard some of them, as you know, because of the Eurovision reacting video, but I'll have a link to that below if you haven't seen it yet. I love Eurovision. I'm sad it's not a thing this year. So I didn't, film me baking or anything. I just got on with it today. But I thought I'd show you what I've made. So I've made the no-bake chocolate fudge cake, which I've made before and I've filmed before, so I'll add that link below. But I happen to not have any light brown sugar, so I used the old Google who said the Demerara was a good substitute, so that's what we've used. Or I've used, should I say. Hopefully they still turn out alright and tasty. For my birthday, Pete bought me some chocolate frog moulds. So I thought I'd use those today as well. So here's the cake, and then here are the chocolate frog moulds. Obviously, if you go from the bottom, they should be a bit more froggy. I don't know how they'll come out. They were actually shallower than I was imagining. But yeah, now these go in the fridge to cool. They should be nice to eat tonight. So the mini ears are back on. Those nose strips came, so I'm gonna stick one of those on and some eye patches. Pete's doing it too, but he refuses to be filmed. So I had to take it off and put it back on because I put it on the wrong way around, so I don't know whether this is gonna work, and I can't put the eye thing on with the nose thing. I think it's 15 minutes to have this on for. See if it actually brings anything out of my nose. Let's tear this thing off somehow, see what happens. That's stuck. Ow. It's pulling my face.
Looks like it's got quite a lot.
Don't know whether that's... Is that stuff or is that not stuff? That probably is stuff. No, it feels weird. Right, I need to go and clean my face. Yes, I have changed location. It's now time to do these because they didn't fit with the nose strip. But what I'm curious is it says that there's 15 treatments on this packet, but I have 2 eyes. So does that mean there's 15 times 2? Or just 15 patches? Or am I just thinking into this way too much? I probably am, aren't I? Anyway, I'm going to stick this on and then start a new book to read while these sit on my face for, how long am I putting these on for? 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go with 15 times 2 because it came out as like a solid thing that I had to peel stuff off, and then there's still another one in the bag. It's resealable, so that's quite helpful. But yeah, let's see if that can reduce some of the bags and dark circles under my face. Right, reading. I'm assuming I'm going to be able to do that with these on, but cool. So I'm a big list maker. Those that know me know that. So I've been keeping a list for these long weekends of things that I'd like to do or get done or whatever. So I'm just going through that now to see what's left. I do need to sew Jeff's bag up because one of the handles has come off, so I need to sew that. And I will go and do that soon. But I'm not quite ready to move yet. So I think I'm going to clear out my phone contacts because I've got people on here that I just don't need anymore. For example, I just have AOL several times, and I don't know why or who that is, so that can go. Why the hell has my phone managed to make a contact of all my old email addresses, including my one from secondary school? This is weird. Also, why is it saving tons of contacts from things that I've done, like wine tasting in comedy clubs? There's also a lot of people here from university that I might have met in like nightclubs or whatever, who I haven't spoken to for probably like over 10 years or whatever. So they're going too. It's fascinating. I can't remember who some of these people is. Like for example, I remember who this is. I have a contact here called Handy Andy. He was the maintenance man of a flat I lived in third year of university. This is definitely worth doing. It's long overdue. Literally just had one that just said Kevin from Canada. Not a clue who that is. There's also tons of people in here from like old workplaces that I really don't need to keep. Man, I have no idea who some of these people are. So there's a lot less contacts in there now. And to be fair, some of the ones that I've kept, it's more out of wishful thinking than the fact that I'm actually ever going to use them. Sorry for yawning. I need to go and sew Jeff's bag, so that's the next job. So there are the chocolate frogs, but Pete broke my mould. I told him, help me get it out, but don't break the mould. There was 2 more up there. There we go, there are the frogs. There's the other bit that just needs cutting up. So my Eurovision reaction video came out today when I'm filming this, and in terms of my channel, it's blowing up. Pete's laughing at me, which is like nothing for most people, but it's had 58 views as of 6:30, and I put it out at 11 this morning, which is unheard of, as my last videos have barely scraped 10 views. So that's kind of cool. But Pete's just preparing dinner. What are we having?
Chorizo, spinach, and mozzarella baguettes.
There we go, that's what we're having.
With chips.
With chips. We're going to eat it again in our little den, and then this has to get put back before work tomorrow morning.
On to the next Avengers, the one at 4. No. I know. I went through.
Yeah, just ignore Pete. We're carrying on.
Marvel is what I meant to say.
Shh. We're carrying on with our Marvel marathon, so we're on to Iron Man 3 tonight. So we're going to eat these baguettes, watch Iron Man 3, not keep refreshing YouTube to see when my video stalls, and yeah, that's it. So I'm actually going to end this video here, so if you've liked it, give it a thumbs up. There's Jeff's bum in the background. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. And Jeff.
I don't know, this is TOS for YouTube. Look at this. Oh.
There you go, there's some chorizo sizzling. Now I'm going to try and end it. If you've liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, give it a... Oh, I've lost my train of thought now. Thanks, Pete. What am I saying? If you've liked it,
Got that trick said right now.
give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!